How did black codes restrict daily life for freed slaves? Imagine waking up in a world where your freedom is only on paper, but in reality, your daily choices are tightly controlled. After the Civil War, Southern states created laws called black codes to keep black Americans in a limited role. These laws, made between 1865 and 1867, aimed to restrict their new freedoms and keep them in a subordinate position. Black codes allowed black people to marry, own property, and sign contracts, but these rights came with strict rules. For example, they could marry only other black people, and interracial marriages were forbidden. Owning property was possible, but some states limited what kind of property they could have or barred them from certain trades or businesses. One of the most important restrictions was on work. Black codes required freed people to sign labor contracts, often with their former enslavers. If they refused to work or broke their contracts, they could be arrested. If they were found without a job, they could be jailed for vagrancy and forced to work without pay to pay off fines. This kept many black Americans tied to farms or plantations, making it hard to find better jobs or opportunities. Children were also affected. Laws called apprentice laws allowed authorities to take black orphans or children whose parents could not care for them and place them with white employers. These children were made to work without pay until they reached adulthood. Travel was not easy for freed black people. They had to carry passes or proof of employment when moving from place to place. Without these documents, they could be arrested or sent back. This made it hard for families to stay together or move to new areas for better lives. In court, black Americans faced discrimination. They could not serve on juries and were often not allowed to testify against white people. This left them vulnerable to violence and unfair treatment, with little legal help. Living under black codes meant constant fear and limited choices. Black Americans could not gather in groups without white supervision, own guns, or move freely. These laws aimed to keep white supremacy in place and prevent black people from gaining true freedom. The outrage over black codes grew quickly in the North and among black communities. Many saw these laws as a betrayal of the promise of freedom. This anger helped push 4 new laws like the Civil Rights Act of 1866 and the 14th Amendment, which aimed to protect black Americans' rights. Even after Reconstruction ended, many of these restrictions came back as Jim Crow laws, continuing the fight for equality. The story of black codes shows how black Americans faced new forms of oppression even after slavery ended. Their resilience and community efforts helped lead to important legal changes. These laws are a reminder of the ongoing struggle for justice and equal rights in American history.